Hi everyone, Tim Two Wheels here, and this is my 2,000 mile review of the MADSTAD windshield on my KLR650. Alright, so some of you may have seen a while back I posted a video on the complete installation of the MADSTAD 3-piece windshield system on my 2009 KLR650. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link below. In that video, I did not give a full review at the end of it like I would on some products because I wanted to spend some time with the windshield, put a lot of miles under my belt with it, and see what I really, truly thought of it. Well, it's been a little over 3 months since I did the original installation of the windshield, and I've put about almost 2,500 miles on the bike with the new windshield in place. So I feel like I've had enough time with it to find out the good, the bad, the ugly, and then share that experience with you. So the good news is there really was no unpleasant surprises about the windshield. Some of you may recall from the video, the original installation video, that I talked about starting out with the 22-inch shield and then going back down to the 18. MADSTAD sells these windshields for this particular model at an 18, a 20, and a 22-inch shield. Now, on their website, they do recommend for taller riders to go with like the 20 or even the 22, and they have some basic parameters there. Although MADSTAD will caution you that no two riders sit the same on the bike. Just because you're a certain height and blah, 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 doesn't mean that you automatically have to have that windshield. Well, I'm 6'4", and I'm fairly long-waisted and tall in the torso, and so I sit up quite a ways. That's why the stock windshield was virtually useless to me. So I started out with the 22-inch shield, thinking, you know, better safe than sorry, right? More is better. And the 22-inch windshield was great. It gave you plenty of coverage. The problem I had with it is that even at its lowest setting vertically on the adjustments, the windshield was still basically right in my line of sight, and that bugs me personally as a rider. Yeah, I could raise it up and then look through the windshield, but I don't like looking through the shield all the time either. So what I did is I got back on the phone and talked with MADSTAD, and great people down there at MADSTAD. As long as my original shield was in good condition and it was in perfect condition, I made sure it was clean and pristine. I had really only taken it on 1 or 2 fairly short rides, enough to know that it was going to annoy me and I was not going to be happy with that long term. So anyway, talked to MADSTAD. They took the old windshield back, and then I ordered the 18-inch windshield. Now, I was a little concerned that the 18-inch might be too short, not really give me enough coverage. But I looked at it, I did some measurements based on the 22-inch shield, and I figured that even with it up just a little bit, the 18 was going to be just about perfect for me. Well, it was. So the 18-inch shield is what you saw me install in the original installation video, and it's the windshield that I have been running with for the 2,500 miles. It's perfect for me. I have it up pretty much where you saw it in the original installation video, where I had it mounted there, and I really haven't had to adjust it vertically too much. I have played with it at other settings, but I have it about 1 inch off the bottom of the setting, and I still have about 2.5 to 3 inches of adjustment that I could go up if I wanted to. And it works out well. It's about probably 2.5 to 3 inches below my line of sight, which is right where I want it. Now, sometimes going uphill, it comes up in my line of sight, but that's okay. So, what conditions have I ridden with this windshield? You name it. Everything but snow and ice. So I've covered a variety of terrain and conditions with the bike. I have been in quite a few highway miles with it, interstate and just regular state highways. The wind protection is really good. I've been on forest roads, gravel roads, dirt roads, back roads here in the mountains, and it doesn't get in the way. It doesn't rattle around very much. The fairing has a little bit of shaking in it, but it's not due to the windshield. It did that before. I've also been in some pretty rugged off-road, dirt, mud conditions, and I haven't seen the need to remove it. When I originally was doing some research on these, people said, well, they recommend you taking the shield off because if you crash the bike or if it laid over on you, then you were going to break the windshield. And I guess with maybe some of the bigger windshields that might be the case, but with the 18-inch, that has not been a problem. I have had one situation where the bike laid over and it did not come even close to doing any damage to the windscreen, to the windshield. The handlebars turn full cock without hitting the windscreen at all. I even have the bark busters on my bike, and it doesn't go up and hit those. So no problems whatsoever. Now, maybe if I had it laid back closer to the fairing, that could be an issue, but I like where it's at. So all conditions, I've been in driving hard rain. I mean, just downpours, going at highway speeds with it. And it does a great job of helping shield some of that off of you. Now, I still get some, but I don't have it set up as high as I could. I have it kind of set right where I want it for, most conditions. But even that, it has helped, protect me as the rider in really hard driving rainstorms. In summary, it's been on the bike for a little over 3 months, 3.5 months. I've ridden about 2,500 miles with it. I can, with confidence, say that it has just been an outstanding addition to the bike. Now, there are many fine aftermarket windshields out there. You decide which one's best for you. I chose to spend a little extra, get the MADSTAD, and I haven't regretted it. It's just been one of the best upgrades that I've done to the bike. So you saw the installation in the other video. If you haven't, again, click and watch that one. It was a fairly easy install, not too hard. I'll give it 2 wrenches on the difficulty scale. As far as the quality goes, outstanding quality, very, very rugged, very durable, high quality hardware. Very, very happy with that. I have to give it 5 stars from a quality perspective. And durability, it's going to be very durable. As far as value goes, I give it 4 stars on the value, the smiles to dollar ratio. And the only reason I give it 4 and not 5 is because this is not a cheap windshield. Of course, you get what you pay for. And so it depends on how you look at it. It can be 4 to 5 stars on that. Really high quality parts, excellent service. To me, that's worth a lot right there. But again, there are less expensive products out there. And this one probably could be a little more competitive in the pricing. And that's the only reason I give it 4 stars on the value. Performance has been outstanding, as you've heard. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not promoting this product. I'm not getting paid to promote this product. I bought it just like you would have to buy it. I went to MADSTAD's website, paid money for it. They shipped it to me. So there's no endorsement or anything here. Again, if you want to see the original installation video and you haven't, click the link below and it'll take you there. And then this is the final recap and review. No big surprises. When I installed it and did the test rides, thought it was a great windscreen. It still is. Very happy with it. So I hope this has given you some insight to the MADSTAD Adventure Windshield. So if you're looking to make that decision, again, I don't think you can go wrong. Highly recommended if that's the kind of windshield that you're looking for. This is Tim Two Wheels, and as always, thanks for watching.